Hey, this is Aaron Dubs.
How's it going, everyone? This is c1osure, and this is my gameplay. Playing this one on Outpost using the ACR. Pretty popular gun. Not one that I typically use a lot, but you can't go wrong with it. Not a lot of recoil. It's got a pretty good sized clip. Kills pretty quick. It's just a good all-around weapon for someone to use, especially if you're first starting out in this game. It's pretty easy. So this is skill confirmed, obviously. I think I go 51-2 in this match. But we're gonna discuss Quickdraw today and how much I feel it really can help your game out. It's a really important perk. I think a lot of people rely on Assassin. Assassin's a good perk. I like them both a lot, but Quickdraw is something I feel can really help you out in Modern Warfare 3 specifically because of lag compensation and things like that. You really need to be that first guy to pull that gun up and to start pulling that trigger. You die super fast in this game, and I really feel like it helps you out quite a bit. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. You look at it and you think about Assassin and how nobody can see you on the radar, but I'm gonna go out there and say that a handful of guys out of every match don't really read a radar too well, and on top of that, you also have to understand that people don't always have a UAV up. So if you have Quickdraw on and you're on top of your game, you're gonna keep them from getting UAVs more often than not. So that really benefits you more than not.
That's actually a pretty good point that you bring up there that I didn't even really think about. The fact that Assassin obviously is going to keep you off radar, but if you're playing with a group of guys and you know that you're probably going to do well most of the time in a pub match, especially, it's not like you're playing something competitive. You're going to get matched up with a bunch of randoms. You know, more times often than not, you're not going to be going up against a bunch of studs.
Yeah.
That it actually makes a lot of sense. There's really not much benefits using Assassin if they're not going to be getting that many, let's say, UAVs out there anyway. Of course, if they're using, the support class, you can get UAVs by just building up the total amount of kills and not a kill streak. You do have that to think about, but if you got one or two guys carrying around something to shoot that shit down with, that's not a concern either. But it makes sense. You know, if you're playing with a group of guys you know you're going to do well with, you don't necessarily have to worry about using Assassin and staying off radar, because the other team isn't going to be getting UAVs and things like that. So that's actually a pretty good point right there.
Yeah, we got to give some credit to our buddy Pumil out there. He's helping us out a little bit in this one, and then we got 3 randos that we're playing with. So had a pretty good game over here overall. The score was a little lopsided, but overall good effort.
Yeah, I noticed here I was using I believe it's Predator, Reaper, and the Pablo. I like that. I mean, I do like that setup. You can pretty easily stack the kill streaks with something like that. I mean, you get a few kills, you get a Predator easily gets you your Reaper, and so on and so forth. Lately, I've been really digging Specialist again. I got into that for a little bit when the game first came out because it was new, and I'm starting to really dig it again lately. It's just a lot of fun. I don't know. I'm getting bored with the kill streaks. I get bored with using Reapers and things like that. And Specialist is obviously it gives you the option to get that Moab a little bit easier because kill streaks obviously don't count towards that. And it's more challenging. It's just a lot of fun, and you feel like a beast when you're running around with all those perks.
You do. Awesome. I mean, you're that Specialist bonus, and I mean, you're catching all the perks at once, and it's just tough to beat. I mean, gun on gun, you're gonna win more times than not. You're pretty much unstoppable. You don't really have to analyze what kill streaks you start out with when you have all of them. So.
Yep. Notice here, gameplay's slowing down a little bit. I believe halfway through this match, a lot of you guys end up quitting out. This shit slows down, but gotta love those people camping in the bunker this whole time. This is Reaper kill streak doing some work. Interesting story about the Reaper. I actually didn't even know you could zoom in for a long time, and I know you didn't either because you didn't tell me about it.
No, it's a while. We actually had a buddy that we used to play with for a while. He hasn't been on in a while, but he decided to tell us right towards the end of his Modern Warfare 3 career that you could hold the left trigger down and zoom in with the Reaper.
I mean, I can't really blame him for that because that's on us. Kind of felt retarded about that one. But it's nice. It allows, once I realized you could see somebody when you're using the kill streak, it's actually pretty mean. It's pretty dirty. You can curve that shit. You can curve the rockets in there, which is something I picked up later on too.
Yeah, I see you snuck one in the front of that bunker there. That was a pretty nice shot.
Well, I do what I do.
You hold that left trigger, it's like 2.5 times zoom or something like that. You get a pretty good look at the map there. So you pan out a little bit, try to see what you're doing. Pick a couple red dots on the map, pick your best chance for a multi-kill, and you go for it.
That's me being a stud right there, flashing myself. I do that quite a bit. Unfortunately, I don't really understand that particular case because I felt like I was behind that wall, but you know, what are you gonna do? Looks like another Reaper again. Guess I was Killhorn this game. Not really sure what their plan was. I don't think standing in the open, you know, coming into each other, maybe kissing or something is not the best plan when you got a big red ball on you.
Sneaking another one in the dome there, I see.
Yeah,
in the bunkers. Nice shot there. You got a little spawn kill there, but
hey,
as you can see there, if you haven't been exposed to the Reaper, you got a pretty nice sized red dot there to let you know where he's looking, and that guy didn't really catch on.
I mean, the last guy looked like he knew what was going on. He was just trying to get the hell out of there. The two before him were just curious, apparently. They're staring straight up at it. What are you going to do? But to get back on Quickdraw real quick, Quickdraw Pro, I believe that's what allows you to throw your equipment better or faster and all that, or is that come stock?
Quickdraw allows you to pull your sights up faster. Quickdraw Pro allows you to throw grenades quicker and use your equipment, such as bouncing betties, trophy systems. It just makes it all about twice as quick.
Which helps a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, being able to recover so quickly from flashbangs, throwing flashbangs, and throwing grenades and things like that really helps out in a game like this, like I said before, where you die so quickly. But this game's over, 65-15. Did pretty well against this team. Finishing out with a Predator kill there, not too bad. Any last words?
Yeah, thanks for watching our video.